Hey guys, this is Alpine Gremlin again, and with some more World of Tanks gameplay video. This time, instead of my M46 Patton medium tank, we're going to use my IS, which is a Tier 7 Soviet heavy tank. We are playing a standard battle on the map called Mountain Pass. The difference between standard battle and encounter, if you saw my first video, is in standard battle there are two bases, one for you and one for the enemy, and you have to defend your base whilst trying to capture the enemy's base, or you can destroy all the enemies on the other team. You can see that there's two main flanks that we're going down, that ice road in the north where my platoon mate and his medium tank is going, or you can follow these heavy tanks down to the southern flank. Now, unlike most heavy tanks, you can see all these heavy tanks are going towards that valley, that mountain ridge, because that is where that's a choke point, and that's where most of the heavy tanks and tank destroyers will go. But instead, I'm going to go down into the center, this center valley here, in order to support the ice road. Most people don't really suspect, because a lot of heavy tanks I notice don't go to the ice road, maybe one or two. Let alone take up this position. And this is a favorite position of mine because people do not expect to see a heavy tank under the bridge that I'm going to be coming up on. You can see that they've sent a pretty good force. Most of their top tier tanks are there. The T-29, their Tiger, and their Jagdpanther are all there to fight against a couple lower tier medium tanks and a low tier tank destroyer. So they're in a my team's in a fix here. Best thing I can do is get up on this flank to try and support them. A Panzertreifia shows himself. He's just kind of their scout. He'll get taken out, not by me. But I'm just going to wait here. You see this Tiger shows himself, and I dodge a shell as it goes right over my left fender here. But now he's got to come out to take another shot at me, and I'm ready for him this time. So the second he shows his face, I'm going to blast him. Got to remember to look over your shoulder like I did there to make sure no one's coming over from behind. If you notice, our heavies down in the south are starting to take out them. This Tiger right here shows himself. I get a shot into his lower glacis plate, take a good chunk out. Now I've got this gun has a pretty slow reload time, so I got to make sure to get into cover while it reloads. I don't take a shot here because that's a bad angle, and angles do count in this game. That shot just would have bounced and I would have wasted it. However, T-29 shows himself, but instead of shooting him, I shoot the Tiger again. But the T-29 gets a shot into my track and destroys it. Yeah, but I don't take any physical damage. I could use my repair kit to fix the track, but this is not a bad spot. The angle's bad for the Tiger, so all he can do is bounce off of me. As you can see, just happened quite a few times. I get another shot into the Tiger, and then dart back into cover. Now I have to wait for my reload again. You'll notice now, if you look there, all my support is gone. I try to finish off this Tiger, but the shot goes right over his turret. That would have finished him, but I missed. I'm now pretty much alone. If you look on the map, it's me against all of these vehicles here. So now it's time to start using my brain. I ask for some help, but now it's pretty much on me. I've got to prioritize my target. Now this KV-1, he's a lower tier vehicle. He's not really a threat at this point. But you'll notice he starts flanking me, and I get a shot into this T-29, but this KV-1 starts flanking me. I don't focus on him yet, and he thinks that I'm so preoccupied with the higher tier heavies that I won't notice him. I finish off this T-29, but I get tracked in the process. Now I use my repair kit because I'm at a bad spot, and they can easily penetrate my side armor at that angle. But this guy now thinks I wasn't going to focus on him, but he's now a chief threat because he's getting onto my weak side. I back up here, set him on fire, and track him. Now his side is to me, and he can't move, so this is pretty much done for him. Fire into his side, boom, he's done. At this point, you see an artillery piece and a heavy tank are now coming to support me, but their Jagdpanther, which is their tank destroyer, takes out the artillery. So now it's just that T-29 and myself. against the Jagdpanther and the Tiger. I'm hiding because I think that the Jagdpanther has a clear shot at me, that he's kind of just waiting. But my platoon mate, who's in a game chat with me, or not game chat, a party chat, alerts me that he's not focusing on me. Lo and behold, there is his side armor. Boom, he's down. At this point, if you look in the map, our heavy tanks are pretty much at their base. They're going to get ready to initiate the base capture. They've only got 3 tanks left on the enemy team. And this Tiger shoots, so I go out and see if I can get a better angle on him to try and get the final blow. Because at this point, he's got less than 300 HP. If I can penetrate him for damage, he's going down. And I do. Hit his lower glacis, he's done. So if you notice, we've initiated the capture. The last guy on their team, if you remember him, he kind of slipped by and went up the ice road path, but he's not really, he can't do anything at this point. He's 1 tank. We're already at like 64% cap at this point with 5 tanks or so on that capture. So there's no way he can make up the difference in time. You'll see he tries to start the cap in the end, but it's just not enough. And we win the game. I'd like to say that I held that flank single-handedly. It was that way for a little while, but I do have to thank that heavy tank for coming to my assistance and taking some of the heat off me. Not a bad battle. Again, nothing too spectacular. I just, contributed as much as I could to the team, tried to stall for time, and I ended up, holding out and getting rid of that force that attacked our flank. So with a 3 times bonus, I got around 5,000 experience, 47,000 credits, and I spent 7,000 on repair. Personal achievements, again, nothing on the damage list because I destroyed everything I damaged and detected 1 tank, fired 11 shots and hit 10 targets. And I got the sniper and steel wall medal because my accuracy was good, and I took a lot of hits but survived the battle. So that's all I have for this video, guys. It was a little change of pace. Instead of some medium tank action, showing you guys some heavy tank gameplay. Hope you like this video, and I'll see you guys later.